On May 30th, the court in Shanghai ruled that this person who stood on a car roof at the Shanghai Auto Show 3 years ago was guilty of defaming Tesla. She was ordered to apologize to Tesla and pay a fine equal to $23,000. But keep in mind that people don't make nowhere near as much money in China as they do in the US. So this will hurt. Check this out, how Tesla car prices finally bottomed. It finally looks like a yes. After seeing a large decline over the past 21 months, used Tesla list prices have flattened in the past 2 months. In fact, the Model Y and X have increased slightly. First time since 2022. Not big increases, but small increases, yes. Some of this could be seasonality. However, unless the economy drastically changes, it is quite likely that auto margins will bottom in Q2. James is happy with the news as well, and he agrees that margins have stabilized and maybe even bottomed. However, this is at a price of volume growth for now. This chart is promising, although a private source that I have tells me that maybe this is not exactly all that accurate. But the chart shows that the Model Y stock is the lowest since the 0.99% financing started, which ends this month. But a private source that I have tells me that this may not reflect the reality actually, and that Tesla's Model Y inventory still remains sort of like how it was before. That source has not always proved to be accurate, but more often than not, it did prove to be accurate. And here's someone raving about Tesla's vehicles. Well, I may be a little late for the plane, but Teslas are officially the safest cars in the world. Multiple flips and landing facing the wrong way. I walked out with only a cut on my arm. Thankfully, no one else harmed. Wow. With many other brands, the cars doing flips is what will send you to heaven. That's the most dangerous kind of accident usually. According to S&P Global Mobility's high voltage battery forecast in 2024, about 51% of the lithium-ion battery demand for EVs produced in the US will be met from plants in the US. Japan and South Korea are the other two countries from where lithium-ion EV batteries are sourced. They will account for approximately 24% and 19% respectively. And interestingly, only a little over 2% of the overall demand in the US will be sourced from plants in mainland China. And here's all of this visualized. And lithium prices in China are still at 2021 levels, trading at 105,000 yuan per ton, with excess supply persisting. Additionally, excess supply is expected to continue to persist amid planned increases in mining and trade barriers imposed by Western economies on China. Jeep plans to roll out a $25,000 all-electric model in the US very soon. The same way we brought the 20,000 euro EC3, you will have a $25,000 Jeep very soon because we are using the same expertise. I wish them the best of luck. They made it sound so simple, so they better do it now. In the meantime, GM says the next generation 2026 Chevy Bolt will be the most affordable way to catch on fire. Hopefully not this time. It will have great styling, it will have great range, really good charging time, it will use an LFP battery and Tesla's North American charging standard. Oh, and Volkswagen dealers say the ID.7 wouldn't be competitive in the US. Porsche is hesitating to build a factory in Germany where Tesla's factory is located. The problems in China and the weak demand for EVs in Germany in particular are causing the company's strategists to dither. Speaking of Jeep, there's a big shakeup. 3 senior Stellantis executives resign in the same month. Also, VinFast delays its US factory again after realizing no one wants to buy their cars in the US. They were going to invest $4 billion in the factory. Also, Elon Musk recently told investors that his artificial intelligence startup xAI is planning to build a supercomputer to power the next version of its AI chatbot Grok with nearly 100,000 NVIDIA H100 chips. Well, that's a lot. Not even Tesla has that many chips right now. I mean, we're getting there. We're gonna get there soon, but we are not there yet. Also, remember that Elon said Tesla is not compute constrained. So for those who say, oh, well, Elon is going to take Tesla's NVIDIA chip allotment from Tesla, not true, because Tesla is not limited by compute anymore. And I recorded another exclusive video on Patreon, contraindication. I also made a video yesterday. I made another one a day before then, and then a day before then, and a few days before that video. And here's one more. So quite a few videos on Patreon. If you want to access them, click a link down below in the description. By joining Patreon, you will have access to all of my exclusive videos on Patreon, as well as how much I am willing to pay for each Tesla share between 2024 and 2033. If you join the investor tier, you will also have access to my valuation model, where you will see all of my assumptions, including deliveries, the energy business, Tesla's future businesses like FSD, and of course much more. And then if you want to easily download that and put in your own numbers, then this third tier is for you. To all of my Patreon supporters, thank you so much. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't yet as well. It's really important to like the videos because that makes it less likely that the channel will be shadow banned later, like my other big channel got shadow banned before from about 50% of my regular viewers.